Yeah, wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. I bring you this breaking news that the Nigerian youths have finally forced the Nigerian federal government through the Inspector General of Police to end SARS. This is the power of the people when they are united for a cause.
To my professional calling, that I invited you to this important press briefing to address critical internal security issues. The current development in which cross-sections of Nigerians are calling for the scrapping of Special Anti-Robbery Squad as a unit in the Nigeria Police has remained under constant monitoring and due assessment by the government. The government acknowledges the inalienable rights of citizens to freedom of association and expression. The current agitation in this context is seen as a manifestation of the natural desires of citizens to participate in matters concerning policing and internal security in the nation. This is indeed one of the fundamental principles of community policing, which we are currently implementing. The Nigeria Police leadership has, since the commencement of the protests, been engaging the leadership of some civil society organizations with a view to initiating meaningful and wide-ranging discussions on the subject of their concerns. Our valued covenant with the citizens of this nation is to serve and protect them and integrate their concerns and views into our practices, especially within the dictates of community policing principles, which constitute a critical component of national policing and internal security strategy of the federal government. Following a review of the current developments, and in due cognizance of the wide and legitimately held concerns of well-meaning citizens on the existence and operations of Special Anti-Robbery Squad as a responsive and citizen-oriented police force, it is hereby directed as follows. 1. The Special Anti-Robbery Squad of the Nigeria Police, otherwise known as SARS, is hereby dissolved across all formations, the 36 state police commands, and the Federal Capital Territory, where they currently exist. 2. All officers and men currently serving in the unit are to be deployed with immediate effect. 3. New policing arrangements to address the offenses of armed robbery and other violent crimes that fall within the mandate of the dissolved Special Anti-Robbery Squad shall be presented in due course. 4. A Citizens and Strategic Holders Forum will be formed to regularly interface with the leadership of the police at all levels and advise on police activities. 5. To deal with the reports of crimes committed against citizens, an investigation team will be constituted, which will include 2. All officers and men currently serving in the unit are to be deployed with immediate effect. 3. New policing arrangements to address the offenses of armed robbery and other violent crimes that fall within the mandate of the dissolved Special Anti-Robbery Squad shall be presented in due course. 4. A Citizens and Strategic Holders Forum will be formed to regularly interface with the leadership of the police at all levels and advise on police activities. 5. To deal with the reports of crimes committed against citizens, an investigation team will be constituted, which will include civil society organizations for transparency, and the culprit will be punished. I commend the vast majority of men and women of the Nigeria Police Force who are diligently going about their duties, guided by the dictates of the rule of law, honor, and professionalism. I encourage them to sustain their sense of national service, sacrifice, patriotism, and commitment to crime fighting. Their gallant efforts to ensure the safety of lives and property of Nigerians are very much appreciated. I also commend all citizens that have voiced their genuine concerns for a better policing orientation in an organized, patriotic, and civil manner. I assure the nation of our firm determination to advance our police reform agenda with a view to bequeathing to our beloved nation a police institution and system that are not only accountable to the citizens, but professional in all components of its service delivery. I call on all citizens to partner with us in our drive for a peaceful and secure internal security order. I thank you all for coming, and I pray for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to continue to protect our beloved nation. Thank you.
Yeah, I said it. This is the power of the people when they are united for a cause. There's nothing the people cannot achieve. Okay, and I can remember some few years ago, I think about 2 years ago, in Oka here, under our Mumu Don't Do, we staged End SARS protest. I remember at that time, even some youths, unemployed youths, we are hired by some elements of the SARS to stage an anti-protest, against what we are agitating for. They say what I called a pro-SARS protest. Youths. But we continued bombarding it, exposing the consciousness of an average Nigerian, telling them that they are the victims of the system. And thank God, today they have realized it. It has hit them so hard. I mean, the Nigerian youths. And today they are all on the streets. It's spreading like wildfire everywhere. And today, the Inspector General of Police and the federal government have no other option than to end it. Now, let me tell you, if that is possible, then everything is possible. If the forces of the Nigerian youth on the street can propel the federal government to end SARS, there is nothing we cannot touch. If you want your school to start working, this is how to go about it. If you want your hospital to start working, that is how to go about it. I tell people that after SARS protest, we will continue because a lot of things have gone haywire. What about people who have killed our common destiny? What about people who have destroyed our aspiration as a people? They are your governors, they are your senators, they are your political representatives. They have not added any value. Every year they keep changing government, yet things continue to go wrong. They keep making budgets, releasing billions in Naira, pumping it into health sector. You can't see anything. Pumping it into education, nothing comes out of it. Pumping it into infrastructure, yet the infrastructural facilities are dilapidated. Now you see, this is why this must continue. The revolution has started. Somebody called me from Delta State. He said, sir, that the revolution, it is time for us to start the revolution. I told him, the revolution have already started. Don't wait for another. Yes, this is how the revolution works. You know how? Because this anti-SARS protest is spontaneous. You cannot hold it that it is this person or this group of individual or this platform is the one anchoring it. No, it is propelled by the will of the people and their desire to end this menace they call SARS. You see the result. They can't stop it. If it is just few people that organize themselves, they can gag those people. They can even bribe them to back down. But when it is spontaneous, then they have no option than to back down. They, the government. And this is the power of the people. And that is exactly what I expect in end open grazing. We will end open grazing, we will end corrupt government, we will end the government of impunity, we will end the government that adds no value to the people. It is time for Nigerian government or the Nigerian people to force their government to make a law banning politicians, active politicians or those in political offices, whether by election or by appointment, from going abroad for health services. They must obtain their health services delivery in Nigeria, like Nigerians. They must sign an undertaking that they will never, in fact, make law banning their children from schooling outside Nigeria. If you must be in public office, so that you will test the food, the soup where you cook for Nigerians. If you say that the Nigerian health system is working, then you have to be part of it. If you say the education system is working, then the people and you yourself will also take part in benefiting from the education system you said it is working. This is the kind of laws, this is the kind of system we are pushing for. I thank God we have just I told someone I have already taken part in igniting this fire, and it will keep burning. The only thing we can do is to keep putting fuel, and that is what I am doing here. We keep conscientizing you, we keep repositioning your mind to understand the powers you have. And I think I've said enough. This incident is one fact that justifies what we are doing on this platform. I told you it is making impact, and they don't have any hiding place. This must continue. After FSARS, we must end government of impunity. We must end corrupt politicians. We must end failed system all around. We must end open grazing in our homeland. And it is time for you to take it up. Spread it like wildfire. I'm also Chinedu Peter, the voice of the people, the voice of God, the voice of our ancestors. Okay? And I'm so grateful. This is the biggest birthday package I received. And the rest of the people, it is time. Don't wait for tomorrow. Your destiny is in your palms. If you're new on this platform, keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing. Follow us on all our social media platforms, on our YouTube, subscribe, like, share. Drop your comments, let's get your opinion. On other social media platforms, on Twitter, on Instagram, we're already coming up on Instagram. And on our website, you can just download our app on Play Store. You will have everything at the tips of your finger. BVI Channel 1. Thank you for watching this far. I'm signing out. Good day.